Let's make history. So as you know, over 1 million people have entered the country illegally with the help of our government officials under the Biden-Harris administration. Most are coming from Venezuela. However, they are coming from all over the world. Many countries in Africa, Mexico, but not as much as before, etc. But a bulk are from Venezuela, and unfortunately, the Tren de Aragua gang has found their way onto the mainland of the United States. They're in New York City. They were in Aspen, Colorado, taking over apartment complexes. I did videos explaining this stuff. Have a look when you get a chance. And now they have invaded Chicago. I shouldn't even say invaded, because as I said, our elected officials are facilitating this whole process. And now that they're in Chicago, this gang, which is, as of right now, in 2024, the fastest growing gang in the world, they're in Chicago, and they're going into abandoned houses and abandoned apartment buildings and setting up shop as far as prostitution, selling drugs, etc. And they're beginning to clash with the black gangs that are in the neighborhood. Chicago is already crime infested, one of the most violent cities in the United States. And now you have this new threat on top of it, and many of the residents are feeling betrayed because the city of Chicago has spent $500 million to help these migrants who came in illegally with housing. They're letting them work. They're giving them debit cards. They're giving them money for food. They're giving them money for clothing. And this money could have been put back into the community, which was already suffering.
The migrants that are coming, they're taking over every block right now.
The city of Chicago is going to go up in smoke. It's going to go up in flame.
Gangs in Chicago are angry over the influx of migrants and criminals in their city.
Gangs in Chicago.
They say money that should be going to the African-American community on the South Side is instead going to what they call non-citizens, and warn that turf wars between Chicago's gangs and groups like Venezuela's Tren de Aragua could see Chicago, quote, go up in flames. Although he's only 27, he's a leader on the streets and said he's disgusted by the money going to Venezuelan migrants at the expense, he says, of the African-American community.
I finally actually talked to him on the translator app, and he told me all the things that he got going on, how they help him get a car, apartment, clothes, link. So it's just like, I just be looking at it like they ain't got no Social Security, no, where they come from. He probably not even here legally.
They get right here, they get quick housing, quick funding, food. They get cars with no license. They can't even read English and stuff like that. So they get all these perks when they get here.
And in South Florida, they're setting up these death rings where they target high-end homes, Target stores, and just businesses in general. And they are just tearing these communities apart. Leave your thoughts in the comments. Don't forget to hit that like button. Subscribe to Will Flores TV on YouTube. Follow me on Instagram, TikTok, and X.